Hello and welcome back. It's your boy Sham with another episode of That Ace of the Diamond. Well, the previous episode was a nice episode, a smooth episode, just turning the volume down and relaxing. Yeah, meeting that 49-year-old guy we've met in the second episode and third episode. He is now a pro, and him talking about all of the team that calling them they were trash, except for Chris. That's crazy. He actually said they were trash. The great players, Yuki, Jun, Tamba. Now I can see why Tamba would be trash in his first year. You know, he was shy and not that much of a show off. But yo, for Yuki and the rest, Musco, all of them to be called trash. Wow, that's wild. That's wild. I also love the conversation those two had, Kuramochi and Ryosuke, just discussing what needs to be discussed. Ryosuke's injury and whether he can play in the game with that kind of injury. And so I loved even more the reply from Ryosuke that if you think that I'm just dragging the team down, do not hesitate and tell the coach. And one last funny story, you know, aside from Ace of the Diamond, today I was just scrolling through my phone, Instagram, and watching some reels. I found a reel that made me laugh a lot. That was about 4 guys doing some kind of podcast. I'm not sure what they do, and they were talking about the free kick that Messi scored in his first game with Inter Miami. I think that everyone who knows football and who follows football, well, you knew about that free kick that Messi scored in the last minutes, and the minute 49, one of them said it's called a penalty, and for Messi to get a penalty at that point of the game, that's wild. And so the other asked, but why is he the one to shoot the penalty? Isn't it supposed that the one that committed the penalty is the one to shoot it? And the third was no, that's not the way. He is the captain, and so they start with the captain. He shoots first, and then probably the others shoot later. And I laughed so much since they definitely don't know what they're talking about. That's not how football is played. That's a free kick. That's not a penalty, and that's Messi. When Messi is in your team, he shoots free kicks. That's what he does. And what made me laugh is not the fact that they were wrong or anything. It's the fact that I thought to myself, do I look like that talking about baseball? Since I'm raw, I'm just new to the game, I don't know a lot, and sometimes I blur words. Yeah, the same as I would not say upset, but for me calling the change up a mocking play, and that's not actually what I meant. Is that, yeah, whatever, you know what I meant. I already talked a lot in the comments, and just bear with me and I will mess up a lot. But yeah, I tell you guys, I'm new to the game. I'm just getting to know a lot about the sports, and yeah, it's a lovely journey, whether through this with the sports, the baseball, and even better with Ace of the Diamond. And so let's just get into the episode. Sawamura is doing great, actually, as he always does. So he says, I actually mean it. They were trash. And that's called great praise for Chris. You know what I mean? Chris was head and shoulders above the rest. And yeah, also, as he said, it was explained that through what he said, that they came raw, so they practiced a lot, they trained a lot to reach that status. But Chris was the only guy that just took the place of the catcher, probably from the first moment he got into the team. He was that guy. He played through all the first year, and then he got injured in his second year. So Miyuki, proved himself as the great catcher he actually is. But that, let's not forget that Chris is amazing. Chris is amazing. Chris is amazing, yes. Say them. Tell him he said that. Tell him he said. Tell him what he said. Yeah, he said that. He said that. So he should. Oh, I'm glad. And so that's why he was giving him a rough time. Because he likes him. That's great. I forgive him. So he is no more a 49-year-old guy. He is a 38 fat guy. Sorry. Once again. Once again. Yes, once again. You always... Oh, both catcher are... So they will just be passing? Both catchers? All the players? Wow, that's great training. Wow. I love the atmosphere. I love the atmosphere. I definitely love the atmosphere. And yeah, one question. Have you ever trained that way with a team? Whether it's a school team or, you know, or some kind of a team. I trained like that, and that's why I love the atmosphere with a football team and a basketball team. Those are my favorite sports. And I wish to do that with either volleyball. And now I'm curious, but you know, in my country, baseball is not that famous, and so I doubt that. I would love to try baseball. I would love to be a pitcher. Or a catcher. Either whether a pitcher or a catcher. Good. You know, that's actually a great play from Moscow. Let's see it again. So he anticipated the bounce and he caught it off the bounce. The moment it bounced the last time, he grabbed and passed. It's easy to miss those balls. As a football player, balls that bounce coming toward you are, especially with the type of the with the ground, it's not like flat or it can hit a pebble and switch direction, and it can be tough. It can be tough sometimes. Good. Everyone is doing good. I love that. Keep going. The atmosphere and the animation of everything was good. There was no... You were head and shoulders above the rest, but everyone else was just trash. Can you believe that? Do you believe that? But no one is trash anymore. They were. And I know what he's thinking about. He's not thinking that they were trash actually, and like days or anything, or he is amazed for those people to be called trash. They were trash, and now they are, you know, what I see in front of me. They are amazing. They are amazing players. So the amount of hard work, the amount of tough work they've done and they went through, yeah, is incomparable. That's what he is. That's what he is admiring. So I need to put a little bit of work. That's what Furuya probably is thinking about. Yeah. The hopeless year. So probably none of them. Yes. Flashback. The hopeless year. And you always love a flashback. I want to go back and see that again. So that was the first time they all came to the scene. Sakai. Right. Sashiki. I don't know why am I getting emotional just seeing these guys. Just seeing these guys young and wow. That's I don't know. First baseman. We don't care about that. So, Moscow! Moscow! That was Moscow! He was Chubbs! Tamba, yeah, he was shy. We know that. We know that. We know Tamba was shy. Confidence, confidence. Yeah, I'll do. That's great as well. My favorite. Yeah, and Chris probably was the only one who was known. I'd like to play catcher. Yeah, so he was known. This is a rookie we've heard so much about. Yeah, so he was known. So rivalry, Tanaka. That's Tanaka Ryunosuke. That's exactly Tanaka. I love the spirit. Challenge. And nothing but tough work ever since. More control, more control, more control. Was that Yuki? It was him that couldn't catch a ball. He couldn't even catch a ball. He's like Furuya. But I will be able to play everywhere. Whoa, that's Miyauchi. That's Miyauchi. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's too short. And these are the only clothes. And these are the only clothes they had. Probably thanks to him, thanks to Ryosuke. Probably thanks to Ryosuke, Haruichi has been able to find clothes that suits him to use his clothes. They made some clothes for him. I'm sorry, I can't stop my laughter. That's so funny. He's so small. He is so small. Wow, it's so good. No, you never. No, you never. Go fetch him some clothes, please. Go fetch him some clothes. I love this episode already. Yeah, training. Have he changed those clothes or are they still wearing them? No, they are still oversized. And back in the day, he was a second year. Yeah, the same they did to Furuya, Haruichi, and Sawamura. Eat. Well, hard work. And he does not have a lot of facial hair yet. I'm talking about Kadaoka. He's gonna die, yeah. He's gonna die. Yeah, so that's the camp. I can't unsee Ryosuke. And he still wears oversized clothes. This far. Yeah, so he fell for that too? Yeah, he joined the first ring from the start, from the get-go. No, you'll see. You'll see. Chris believes in his Chris believes in his peers. Chris believes in his peers. None of them is giving up. Yeah? None of them is giving up, and so that's great. And so I want to see when the change started to show. When the change started to show. If I want to, I love how they, you know, they have been focusing on Ryosuke a little bit more than the others. I can't help but think that he is trying to make me love Ryosuke even more, just to break me hard in the next game. Yeah, because of the injury. House. Yeah, that's what they all hoped for, and they shall make it to the nationals. Yeah, there is no way I'll allow that. The 10th graders must rise to occasion. And so they did. And so they did. They had to rise to occasion, and they rose to occasion. They did not. So that was the first year. That was their first year, and so they did not make it to the team. They were in the bleachers. Their rival school, Ishidai 3rd. Quarterfinals. Was that a changing moment? So that probably when it's so that's when it probably clicked within them that they have to do something. And how many of them made it to the first ring? Have a strong shoulder and an aggressive batting style. Those can be a big, yeah. He did not like it. He did not like it that he is an outfield. It's not that I thought. To think about what? He didn't like it at the time to be an outfield. So, not everyone was able to. Not Sakai. Yeah. It's tough. Not only physically, but they are getting mentally beaten. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. Is it Ryosuke or Jun? We're not stopping here. We're not stopping here. That's why the coach relies on those two. That's why the coach relies on those two. But if you give up now, it's done. No one is choosing to give up. It's all of us. Get up, stand up, and give it your best. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up. Follow the guys. Oh my god. My eyes are watery, but I'm not going to cry, probably. Come on, everyone. You're doing... They are giving their best, and I love that the coach does not take it easy on anyone. He has great hopes from these guys, and his goals every single year are not just to play. His goals are big. That which suits a school as big as and as known as Seidou, and yeah, he's doing what he needs to do. Should not take it easy. Yeah, I love that. That's how we should go. That's how we should go. It's actually him going tough on them that brought them to what we know now. Yuki, yeah. Don't lose. Do yourself too. Do some reps. Do some reps too. Yeah. And it's starting to click with him too. Moscow too. Yeah. Wow, even more bats. No, I thought he took more bats to make it tougher, but they also thought the same. I take it we all came to this school with some kind of solid plan in mind, yeah. Of course. Shout out for these guys. Props for these guys. Yeah. Yeah. The first year that sucks. Chris. Oh my god. So he's been feeling injured. He's been injured ever since, but he did not tell anyone. Oh my god. And so, yeah, that's standby, yeah. Shadow pitching. He loves that. Loves that. And yeah, thank you too. Thank you. So everyone is coming together now. And that bond and that, that type of friendship they made between each other is what lasted and what pushed all of them to go there, to reach where they are now. Oh my god. I'm finally crying now. I can't hold it anymore. I'm finally crying now. Thank you. Was that? Yeah. Yes, it's her. So, come on, just say thanks and stop. Yeah. Those guys are doing good. And they're not going to show me when Chris was injured, right? Back to today. Back to today. Are we? No. We're still in the flashback. Yeah, first time seeing that. Wow, that's out of this world. That hard work is sought to come to fruition. He loves that. Kataoka loves that. And they start to make... First with Yuki. First with Yuki. And who's next? Who's next? Is it Jun? Is it Jun? Is it Jun? Is it Ryosuke? Is it Muscle? Who is getting that place next? And they were all so happy, like, because they shared that training together. You know, sharing that training together is what brought them all here. And so the fact that Yuki made it, no, not give up and keep doing what we do. Yeah, exactly. No one is good from the start. No one is good from the start. And see how good they're now. The outfielder who? Yes, sir. Let's go. The bald guy. He looks like a frog. Ryosuke, let's go. You still have a lot to do. Yuki, let's go. What is it? What is that? What is that supposed to? Wait. I'll go back. I want to know what the meaning of that is. And so he gave him the ball, and as soon as he said catcher, he brought his eyes down to just hit the ball. I should not know where it went, but probably when it comes to time, I'll just have to put my eyes up, and when I will have to react fast to it and go grab it wherever it is. Since you know, it's great. Since if any batter pops a fly in front of the catcher, he does not have time to. He usually is focused on the ball when it will hit the mids, and so he pops a fly. It winds up. It's tough to react to. Just you never. The thing is, you never know where the ball have went, and so you just have to put your eyes up, and you just have to look up and look for the ball where it is and react to it. That's a great training. Now, let's go Miyuki. Let's go Miyuki. There it is. And he'll catch it and he'll throw it to someone. Great. We're done. We're done with you for the moment. Now that they use the OSC on this final, not the opening, now we just have to give our all. That's a great panel. That's a great frame. I love this photo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though they're not all third years, I see Miyuki over there. But you know, we rely on these guys. Yeah, you too. Everyone. I love this. After spending 3 years with this field. Yeah, let's come back. Once more. Thank you. And yeah, so tomorrow morning is the game. That's why. And that's an episode. Wow. That was one emotional episode. Wow. I laughed a lot. I almost cried. I actually cried, not almost cried. You might have not noticed that, but I actually cried. But I cannot unsee how Ryosuke looked with those oversized clothes. That's funny. That's probably the funniest thing ever since the Musco shave. And to see from where those three came, as they sucked, they were bad, but they give it their all. They give it their best. They trained. They fought hard for their place in the team, and they made it. They're now in the finals, and that's why that last frame meant so much. With them saying we'll be back here once again, that means that they believe and they are striving to win. Since if they lose, yeah, it's over for them for the 30 years, and they will not be back there as players anymore. And probably next episode will be game time, and I'm quite sure we'll have a new intro and probably a new ending. But I'm sure about the intro. The intro will be changed in the next episode, since whenever anime producers use the intro at the end of an episode, and it's usually dramatic, and they change it the next episode. I don't know why they do that. that usually happens. And so I'm expecting the next episode to be game time, and we shall wait and see. See you guys.